Before this happened to me, I was a businessman. I was active, moving, and trading to provide for my family. But life changed in an instant during the intercommunal conflict with our neighbors. That is how I came into this situation. That is how I became disabled. At first, the weight of it was more than just physical. I felt a deep sense of shame. I had been an able-bodied man my whole life, and suddenly I felt embarrassed. I had lost my physical strength, and I lay awake wondering, how will I move to the far places I used to go to find food for my children? But eventually I had to look at my life and say, this is who I am now. I realized I had to find a new path so my family could survive just like any other. I chose to leave my old trade behind and turn to the water. I turned to fishing because it didn't require the same physical power I once had, but it offered a way forward. It wasn't easy at the start. To be an effective fisherman, you need the right tools, and I had nothing. I had no canoe to reach the deep water, no nets and no hooks. Even when we struggled to sell what little we had to buy gear, it wasn't enough. The local nets were poor and we were stuck on the shore. Then the intervention came. They brought us the canoes, the nets, and the hooks we couldn't reach on our own. In our group, they prioritized those of us living with disabilities because they knew we needed that extra support to get back on our feet. The impact has been on everything. Before, my house was empty of food. Now, I provide for my family with my own hands. My children are back in school because of this work. But more than that, it has brought me back into the light of my community. I am recognized again. I am included again. I used to think my strength had disappeared forever when I became disabled. But today I can tell you my strength has been restored. We aren't stopping here. Our group of 30 has a vision. We work in shifts, 15 at the fishing camp and 15 in the market, so the work never stops. We dream of a grocery shop, of vegetable farms, and of sending our fish far beyond Akobo. We want to see our products in Juba, in Congo, and across all East Africa. We are no longer just surviving, we are building a future.